Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm all right. Ready for a sunny day at the mill.
Hels hasn't been upstairs yet.
Very excited.
You guys are going to see her reactions in real time, and we'll find out if we're going to get divorced or not.
Have to get married first.
It's quite quiet here today. Pete went back yesterday, and the other lads, obviously, they were just helping us for the week. So yeah, so I've got lots of little fiddly bits and bobs to do to those windows to actually get them finished off. I'll take you upstairs and I'll show them. But let's see what Helsey thinks.
I think it looks amazing. I can't get over it. I mean, I knew it would look amazing, but when you actually see it, it's gone from being the sort of barn to a house now. We can really imagine ourselves living in it, and it feels closer. So that's really exciting. Should we go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's incredible. The windows are just, look at the view. Can you see that? I don't know, it's just mad. Imagine sitting here at your desk working and looking out on that. So bright. It's lovely, isn't it? Because our house at the moment is nice, but the windows are quite small, so I'm going to love having all this light coming in. I guess this would be the kitchen dining area here?
Yeah. It will be somewhere around here. So there's going to be a wall basically on the corner here. So it's going to be about a metre in front of the beam here. The kitchen will be around here in an L shape, and I'm going to build an island. I'll put on some casters. We'll be able to kind of like move it around like a roaming island. And so, yeah, I would say that the kitchen was probably going to be ending, I don't know, maybe in line with the steel. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then the rest of this is living space.
Yeah,
so,
dining table and living space, I would say, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess our big choice is whether we have our lounge here and the dining table here, or we swap it around. So I'd love to know what you guys think. What would you do in this big space? I'm going to step back so you can see it. So we could have the table and chairs here, or up that end. Let us know in the comments which one you would choose. Which one would you go for, love?
It's so tempting to put a sofa here and look out at that, because that is incredible. But that doesn't really work for the TV. So we've got to work something out that works for all of us, I guess.
Just put the TV on a stand. Just push on a trolley. Roll out the television, darling.
Bring it like in school when they had those old-fashioned ones, so it's just trying to position everything so that we can really take this view in, this beautiful workshop view, because we always have to remember that this will be a workshop with the best view in France someday.
Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's do that.
Extra quiet up here, isn't it?
It's mad. It's so quiet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's not even properly sealed up yet. Put your ear to the VCL area. So stick your head there.
Is that the VCL area?
Yeah. So just listen. You can hear it, yeah?
Yep.
Now walk up here where the insulation's in. Put your head in this bay.
Oh my God, that's completely different.
Silent, isn't it?
It's totally silent.
Yeah.
Just slightly hear the birds every so often, but that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow. It's brilliant. I didn't expect it to be this quiet.
Well, here's the thing. The change of plan and the change to this insulation was just a delicious dose of serendipity. The cost of it was quite cheap, really. It was cheaper than the foam insulation. However, the time it took me and Pete to do it is definitely I would say we are possibly €2,000 above what it would have cost to spray foam it. But the most beautiful thing about this stuff is 240 millimeters thick. It is not as performant as the foam, the spray foam. However, this has got the best coefficient when it comes to actually kind of stopping the infrared rays of the sun, which is what makes us hot, right? So it really, really does perform really well. It's noticeably cooler up here.
It is
isn't
really
it?
cool, actually.
Nice view to brush your teeth by, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just looking through the square window. There's a blackbird sitting up there on the telegraph pole, having a little sing-song. It's lovely.
There we go, love. That's it.
Amazing. Can't wait to move in.
Just a few more weeks.
When do I get the keys?
When we fit the door. Okay, should we get on and do something?
Yeah. I know we're a long way.
Building, like,
I know.
that whole wall is a bit.
Yeah, I've stopped.
It's a bit shaky, I'm afraid. Right.
I've stopped trying to remove any. Well, I'm not removing anything from it because it's just being held up by ivy right now.
Yeah, it's structural ivy.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Right. Have fun.
Thanks, love. See you later. See you for lunch. Bye.
Bye.
Today, what I need to do is get this soil evened out, and I need to do some rock removal. And these plants here, I think I mentioned them before, comfrey, I'm going to dig those in because that's really good for conditioning the soil. So that's my job for today. Right, so I foolishly took off my sweatshirt and forgot about the microphone, so can't remember what I was talking about or what I was saying earlier, but basically just trying to straighten this out, get rid of some of the excess soil, and then this week I'm going to plant up the beds with herbs. I think that's a good thing to start with at the moment because I'm not here every day, and so some of the vegetables are a bit tender and a bit harder to maintain if you're not watering every day and just keeping an eye on them. So I have a few berries and some herbs. Yeah, I might try some flowers and stuff in here too. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an experimental area this year. until we get properly moved in, and then in the autumn I'll be able to kind of start some things off for the following spring and really get stuck into it, I think. So there you go, that's the plan. That's the plan for now. Get out this evil bindweed. I'm sure I'll be fighting that for many years to come. I think if I just cover those with soil, they'll just be buried even deeper, take a bigger hold, so I want rid of those. The comfrey, I'm not so bothered about, I'll just dig that in, but I do also know that eventually I'll want rid of that because it is quite insidious too. Oh, you can stay, a bit of Virginia creeper, good stuff. Keep this wall together even more. It's kind of interesting, sometimes you can't just like lay into things as you would wish to, just because it's like a domino effect, one thing affects another thing. So yeah, if we took all the ivy off now, this wall would probably fall down on us, and we're really not ready to deal with that right now. I am excited though for this to be a fruit area. So hot up here, it's going to be good. Even considering nectarines, but we'll see if that's possible. Must be nearly lunchtime. Okay, it's really hot now. I keep complaining about the heat. I'm not complaining, but it's hard to dig in this. Anyway, right, I am going to finish levelling this off, and then I've got about an hour till I have to go pick up the kids. So yeah, let's see what I can get done. Got some comfrey from down there. I brought it up and I'm going to lay that on the beds for now, and then I will dig that in, see if that starts to help the soil. What I need to do is get some clover. I'm going to get some micro clover to lay on the path here. It's going to be a growing coverage rather than any hard standing, and also over on that bit I'm going to put down some green manure, so maybe a different kind of clover or rye or something like that, and then that can be dug in afterwards, but it will hopefully arrest some of the weeds coming through. I'm just going to chop it a bit more with these for now, and then I'm going to dig it in. I think it's probably better if you compost it properly, but for now I've got absolutely loads of comfrey growing everywhere, so I just am going to dig this in, see how it does. Eventually I'm going to make a comfrey patch. I need to be careful though, because it's got very deep tap roots, and once it kind of gets in, it's a bit like mint or something like that. Once it's there for forever, I guess. Or after a lot of hard work you can get it out, and you know what, I've got enough to do without trying to eradicate comfrey where I don't want it. So this, yeah, I need to find a place where I'm happy for it to grow. Got plenty of places, I guess, I could think of. So then I'll have a patch that I can always go to, so I can add it to my compost or to the beds as mulch if I need it. I think you can also make a kind of comfrey tea, which is, I'm not sure what it's good for. I need to check that out, don't I? I need to do more comfrey research. There we go. This is one of the reasons I'm looking forward to moving to the Bereal, because I spend a lot of time up and down the road picking up the boys and dropping them off, and it means that I kind of get to come here, do a little bit and then rush off again. So especially in the summer, working in the garden is much easier, as you gardeners will know, in the mornings and the evenings, because in the heat of the day here it's tough. So yeah, So looking forward to living here, being able to nip out in the morning, probably more likely in the evening. I'm not a morning person, and just do bits and bobs, just get stuff on the go. So yeah, see you soon. In a change to our regular programming, Rich has taken the kids to school, and I've come here a bit earlier so that I can get moving on these beds while it's still cool enough, because the last few days when I've been here, it's been so hot during kind of the school day. It's been quite hard to get anything done effectively. So yeah, I've got a couple of hours before it gets stinking hot again. So here we are. I'm just digging in that comfrey that you saw me putting on the other day. It's all kind of wilted in the sun. So hopefully that will go in nicely now. Rich bought me a sun hat. What do you think? That's going to be brilliant later, isn't it? Love it. Very happy to have got that path flattened out now. So the next thing is I'm just gonna try and get some of the rocks out of this one and dig it through, and then I'm going to mark it out into squares for planting, and then the next thing will be getting some plants and putting them in. Yeah! Just here using our fantastic tool bag that Laurel sent us through Throne. So good having all my stuff in one space. So thank you, Laurel, really appreciate it.
Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete. Good morning, everybody. Right, well, it's just back to me. This is going to be very strange after months of having lots of people working with me. Anyway, I have, God, I got used to saying we. I am going to finish off doing all of the doors today and the windows upstairs. There are a few bits and bobs that need to be done. You can see on the outside where the insulation is around the windows. We need to put some OSB around the face, all that, and I've got the same to do on the other side. I've actually got to install that little window, and yeah, then they are ready for the decorative kind of flashing pieces that I'm going to get made up. They're going to fix on top of them, and that will conclude the gable walls. They will be ready to go. I still have to put a few more screws in here. Once I've got the gable walls done, I have on the back the guttering to do as well. So that should be arriving this week, and then the scaffolding can come down there, which would be brilliant. So that will conclude the roof, or most of the roof, the 2 gable walls and the back roof. That will all be finished, and then I will be moving along to do the insulating on the front fascia of the building through here. Basically get as much done, or everything that I possibly can get done outside before I go inside. Now the reason I'm going to do that is it would be very, very easy to just go, right, okay, let's get on the inside and go for it, and leave this as it is. But it does mean that by the time I'm finished, the weather's going to be worse. Yeah, so it's going to take me months to do the inside, and the good weather is now. So definitely sensible to get the outside finished, then move inside, and then the weather can turn and I'll spend every day inside in the warm. So that'd be quite nice. Anyway, I'm going to go have a cup of tea because I haven't had it yet. It's so quiet here. It's so strange, but I'm sure it's going to be fine, and I will see you guys at the end of the day. Really? Well, there we go. all of the windows are now in. There's a good sight. I'm going to turn around very, very slowly. And so you can kind of like get a feel for the natural daylight in here, kind of. We have the scaffolding in front of this window here, which is in the light well. I'm quite happy with this. That's pretty cool. Obviously it's a sunny day outside, but there we are, natural daylight. Not too bad. And the most important thing, it's very, very cool up here, and it's 30 degrees centigrade outside. So the right decision was made using the wood fibre insulation. Very, very impressed with this stuff. Haven't seen it before I moved to France, but yeah, very happy with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.